feels weird. Today what I'm going to be doing is my everyday makeup routine and just answering a few little questions. I'm really shocked that people sorry, I just got really distracted there. I just saw the postman and I thought my delivery might be coming. So I'm going to try talk through what I'm doing while answering questions, so this might be a little bit chaotic. So I'm going to pop the MAC brow gel through my brows first. I do this because I get the HD brows off Sarah Kidlock, who I wouldn't trust anyone else with my brows. She's one of my best friends and she's the best at brows. And lash lifts and everything else in between. So I'm gonna pop this in my brows because I don't really need much done to them since I got them done the week before Christmas. So I was blessed because my brows are ginger. Don't ask me why. I'm literally like a full-on brunette. Like, okay, obviously not, but if you look at my roots, like I'm actually, by the end of this lockdown, I'll be a full-on brunette. But my eyebrows are ginger and I don't know why. Like, there is nobody in my family who is ginger, but my eyebrows are ginger. I think it could be because of fake tan. To be honest, I always tan my face. Okay, I'm really going off topic. I really need to start answering some questions. So I got so many questions asking about college, what I'm doing, if I enjoy it, everything like that, and how I'm finding online. So I am doing arts. So why I picked my college course is a very long story. So I'll just tell it. So basically, I had my heart absolutely set on primary school teaching. All I wanted to do, couldn't think of anything else. There was tears about it every week. Anyone in my Irish class will tell you I cried every week about this because I wouldn't have got the H4 in Irish. I just thought to myself, I'm never going to be able to do this. And then, I think it was one day, I just had an absolute change of heart. And I was like, I want to do secondary school teaching. I knew I wanted to do teaching. I probably didn't think enough into it of what I actually wanted to do, like what kind of teaching I wanted to do, what my interests were, but I knew I wanted to teach. So I decided secondary school teaching is the way to go. So I knew I wanted to teach English. I love English, always have. Primary school, everything, I always kind of excelled in English. So knew that was what I wanted to do. So panicked when the schools closed, had no guidance into what course I should do. So I put down Maynooth Arts. I always wanted to go to Maynooth. The minute I walked onto that campus for an open day, I was like, this is where I want to be. I just absolutely loved it and I don't know why. There was just something about it that I absolutely adored. So put that down, number 1 on my CAO. Leaving cert results came. I got the H4 in Irish. So I would have got primary school teaching, but I'm so grateful now that I didn't put it down. And so yeah, so I'm going to be doing arts for 3 years. And then it actually worked out so well. And that's my advice for leaving cert students is it all works out. I was a nightmare in school. A nightmare. I cried most days. I was the biggest stress head. And I just thought it was the end of the world if I didn't get my course, if I failed a class test, anything like that. Okay, quick little interval on that story. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in shade 4. Loads of people just use this as a foundation, and I do that sometimes if I'm not doing anything, but you can literally see the glow. It's unreal. I love it. And the first day I got it, I tried to put it on with a makeup brush. I was like, this is so bad. I was like, why does anyone buy this? I was like, the price of it. And then I put it on with the beauty blender, and I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. So to answer the rest of that question, so I'm basically doing English and Sociology in Maynooth at the moment. So that allows me to teach English and CSP at secondary school level. So once I do my HDIP, I'll be qualified to be a secondary school teacher, which was so the right decision. And it was so the right decision to do it through arts because it gave me that time to realise what I actually wanted to do. If I'd gone straight into a teaching degree, I still would have thought to myself, is this the right thing to do? Now I know, yes, that is what I want to do. I don't want to do media. I don't want to do anything else. I want to do teaching. So definitely recommend. So one of the questions I got actually a few times, which I was shocked by, was what foundation do I use? So it changes. So say for going out or heavier every day, if you know what I mean, I'll use the NARS. What's it? The NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation. I use the shade Stromboli because I always have tan on. This is unreal. Unreal. It's still radiant and glowy, but lasts. And I find that with foundations, because my skin can be kind of oily if I use a foundation that's meant for dewy skin, it just drops off me, whereas this doesn't. Then for daytime, for just very chill, I'll use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is also really, really good. I'm just blending this in with the So Super Beauty Blender, but someone asked such a lovely question, and it was, where do you get your amazing confidence from? The answer for this is that I don't. Like, I literally just fake it till I make it. Like, I can see how when you're looking at me, like, doing YouTube videos or whatever, like, I probably come across so confident, but, like, I'm not. Like, I'm really not. Like, I've recorded this clip so many times because I've been like, oh god, like, how am I coming across? Did I say the wrong thing and stuff? So I'm just using the Catrice concealer, but it literally just is a thing of fake it till you make it. Like, if you really want to do something, don't let not having enough confidence get in the way of it. Like, I wanted to do YouTube. This was another question, how long have I wanted to do YouTube? I wanted to do YouTube years. Like, I love watching YouTube, and I've wanted to do it years. So always let confidence get in the way. And then it was kind of when I left school, because I feel like when you're in school, there's so many opinions, there's so many people, there's so many, like, it's intimidating. But now that I've left school, I'm in college, I feel like the world has, like, opened up, and I just decided now is the time. I'm doing it for fun. If it goes somewhere, fantastic. If it doesn't, that's grand too. So where do I get my amazing confidence from? I literally just fake it till I make it. But something that I kind of always think to myself is, no one actually cares about you. And I don't mean that in, like, no one cares about you. Of course people care about you, but no one actually cares that much what you're doing. Like, to do what makes you happy. No one is actually looking at you being like, oh god. Well, maybe, okay, some people are, but like when I'm doing YouTube or something, some people are going to be like, oh god, like, what's she doing? I think she's deadly, whatever. That's fine, that's their opinion, like, whatever. You just have to think to yourself, like, no one actually cares that much. Do what makes you happy. And that's kind of where I'm getting this confidence from. So the next thing I'm going to do is just pop a bit of powder on, because I am oily, but I still want to look glowy. So all my friends told me, get this powder, like, it's flawless, like, you will look airbrushed. And I just couldn't comprehend spending that much money on a powder. Like, I couldn't do it. So I decided the best thing to do was to ask Santi for it. So I did. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter. Like, I didn't believe in it. I really thought it was a bunch of crap, but it really has made a difference to my makeup, like a massive difference to my makeup, which I didn't think a powder could do. So I'm really very impressed. Thank you, Charlotte. So a question that I absolutely loved and, like, really actually did make me think was, most important thing you've learned this year. And I think obviously out of any year, this year is the year where, like, I've learned the most. And, like, I really do think that I'm a completely different person to who I was this time last year. And, like, my friends will vouch for that. I think this year I've changed so much, and I just, for the better. Like, I feel like I've really changed for the better. Pop a bit of a MAC Give Me Sun. It's quite orange. It is quite orange, and I need to get another one. So I literally, like, dip and, like I don't be going hell for leather. But anyway, most important thing I've learned this year. I've learned so much this year, so I'll give a few. I think number one. Okay, I think I fixed that. I was like, so the most important thing I've learned this year, there's definitely a few. So number one is not to open your heart to everyone. Like, I'm such a giver, and I tell everyone everything. Like, I'll meet you for 5 minutes and you'll be my best friend, and I'll tell you every detail of my life. I will tell you, you know what I mean? Like, and I just feel like I need to be more protective of who I give my heart to. Does that make sense? Someone asked me where I get my style inspo. You know what? Someone told me the day that I've deadly style, and they look to me for style. I was like, I literally wear a pair of Gymshark leggings and the girls' bathroom hoodie every day. But I know, like, when I go out, like, I do make an effort with my style, and I like style, but I just feel like it's only the last year I've kind of come into my style. I feel like there was so much pressure, especially in Dublin. Like, can I just say, Dublin is a shithole. Dublin is, you cannot express yourself in this, like, in Ireland. It's so hard. So I feel like I've just learned to not give a crap anymore and wear what I want. So I get my style inspo from Sophie Murray. Sorry, I talk about her 24/7. I know, it's really embarrassing, but I love her. Love her. I adore Sophie Murray. I'm putting it out there. I would drop everything for Sophie Murray. That girl's style, I just adore it. Like, I adore it, and I adore her. Ooh. So I'm gonna pop some more Charlotte Tilbury on, like, the tip of my nose, my chin, and my cheekbones. It just gives you a fab glow. Someone asked me what was your last three course meal be. So I ask everyone this. Like, when I first meet people, I always ask them this, because I feel like it says a lot about a person. So starter, garlic bread with loads of mozzarella cheese. Fun fact, I have a fear of cheese. Like, a fear of cheddar cheese. but love mozzarella. Like, I like it on pizza, stuff like that. So, oh, it's snowing. Aww. So I would have garlic bread with loads of cheese. Main course, I'm thinking a lasagna. No, here's a problem, because if I was having lasagna, I would have garlic bread with it. So probably, no, I know what I'd have. I'd have a big dirty Chinese. I'd have shredded chicken, fried noodles, egg fried rice chips, and like a gallon of curry sauce. Do you know what I'd have? I'd have the plate from Connor Ryan's Curry Tuesdays. Curry Tuesdays. Oh my god, I live for a Curry Tuesday. I just think it's iconic. Okay, so I forgot to record my eyeshadow, oops. But I'm just using the MAC Give Me Sun, and I literally just put that on my eyes. Like, I don't do much for the eyes. I feel like this orange colour is really nice for blue eyes though. It kind of makes them pop. So another question I got, which I love, is where do you want to be in 5 years? So I've thought about this so much, like probably more than I should. So I'm hoping in 5 years I will be a qualified teacher. If I'm not, I've gone wrong somewhere. So I want to be a qualified secondary school teacher in 5 years. I want to be happy is the main thing. Be happy. So I'm just popping on a bit of this like mini NARS mascara while I answer this question. It's really cute. Got it in a set. Don't actually know what it's called. Oh, Explicit Black Climax mascara. It's really, really good. So where I want to be in 5 years, I want to be a qualified teacher. I want to be happy. That's the main thing. I want to be content in what I'm doing. I'd like to maybe do a little course on the side. I'm not really sure. I'd like to have travelled a little bit, definitely. I'd love to go interrailing, and I was going to go this summer, but I don't want to go in the current climate. Like, maybe I'll be able to by then, who knows, but I don't really want to. Like, I want to go when everything is as normal as it possibly can be. So that's the plan. So that's where I want to be in 5 years. But like, 5 years feels like a lifetime away. Like, being a qualified teacher feels like a lifetime away. When you think about 5 years ago, what age was I? I'm just going to show you the little lip combo I use before I answer the next questions. So the lip liner I use is the Strip Down by MAC. Then I use MAC Honey Love lipstick. Why couldn't I think of the word? And the lip gloss I use is the Fenty Glow by Fenty. So the next question I got asked was how are you adapting to the whole YouTube thing? You know, I only have like 153 subscribers, so it's not like I'm going down to Super Value and getting mobbed. You know what I mean? Like, it's grand. I've been getting lovely little DMs, and like, I'm really enjoying it, and that's kind of the main thing. Like, I didn't do this for like, that's a wild look. I didn't do this to like get loads of subscribers and stuff. I literally just wanted to do it for fun. Especially like now, like something to do. This is wild. Something to do, something to focus on, something to put energy into. Like, the days are so long with nothing to do, especially being off college. So, and I've always wanted to do it, so I just said, screw it, I'll do it. So, you know, like, I'm not famous, so it's grand. Thank you for asking. A question I got asked so much was how am I finding lockdown. So the first lockdown I actually really liked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was doing online school. I was really focused. I was going on like 10-kilometer walks every day. I thought I was deadly. And then we were kind of let out like back into the world again. Then the next lockdown came. When was the next lockdown? That was like October-ish, the sound that was disgusting. And that one I found okay. This one I'm finding hard, I'm not gonna lie. I'm finding the weather is very depressing. Every time I go for a walk, it starts buckling down snow. And I just feel like I'm sick of it now, like everyone is. Like, I just want the end, but there's the end in sight. Thank God. Thank God there's a vaccine. Imagine there wasn't. Okay, why does my makeup look kind of bad? Weird flag. I just realised my favourite step in my makeup is MAC Strobe Cream, and I forgot to put it on. My way. But anyway, my next question is, and I know there's a bit of controversy around this, so it might be in a scandal, but is my biggest ick. I know people are got mad about ick, aren't they? Because they're like, oh, like, boys can't do anything, like, which I do agree with that kind of, like, that some people are taking the piss with it, like, being like, oh, when they breathe, when they eat, like, you have to let them live. But I do have an ick, and I think about it all the time. Okay, he's getting on the bus, he's paying with change, takes out his wallet, getting on the bus with the bus man, and he doesn't have enough change, and the bus man's like, you don't have enough change, and he's like, he just stands there like, oh, and then they both just look at each other and he doesn't know what he's gonna do, and I get the ick, but it's a bit harsh. I think it is a little bit harsh, so I might cut some people some more slack next time that happens, but I don't know what it is. It gives me the ick. Each to their own. Okay, so I'm done my makeup. Why am I like that? I'm done my makeup. It's like, why do I keep going like that? I don't know what my tendency is to be like, this is my makeup. Anyway, this is my makeup. I don't think it's great, like, but this is just my everyday. Well, not, this isn't even every day. Every day I wouldn't be doing anything. I'd put on a bit of strobe cream, but this is like just when I want to have a little pick-me-up. So I'm going to keep answering a few questions because I'm actually like having a great time answering people's questions. I can't believe people ask me questions. Couldn't believe it. When I posted that thing, I was like, no one's going to ask me questions. I was like, I'm going to have to make them up and pretend people ask me. But loads of people asked. I swear, I'm not making them up. No, I'm not. I'm actually not. I'd show you them, but people's names are on them. But I'm not making them up, I actually promise. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. This is the makeup look. It's not great. I'm not a makeup artist, but mwah. Thank you so much to anyone who's got this far, listened to me ramble on about crap. Hopefully I'll have another video up on Sunday. Look forward to that. Set the alarms. And yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you for watching. I love you a lot. Like jelly tots. Mwah. Oh, and my Instagram and all is in the description, so if you want to follow me there too. Okay, bye. Mwah.